Hey guys, Liam here. It has been a very long while since I made a video, and that is because I cannot seem for the life of me to find my plug-in for my video camera. So this is actually me using my webcam that connects into my laptop, and I know the video quality and the sound quality is very low, but there's honestly nothing I can do about that until I find my base to my camera. So for now, I'm going to be showing you guys some CGC comics that I have. So these are all new additions in the past few months. So let's get started. First one up is the Simpsons comics. Number... One sec, let me just adjust this. There's a lot of glare. Anyway, this is the Simpsons comics number 3. CGC 9.8. This is a very cool silverish cover, black cover. And of course on the flip side is Krusty, Agent of Clown. So I got this one for a good deal. So there's that. Next up, this is a cool one. This is Bartman number 1, CGC 9.8. Now, the cool thing about this one is I actually submitted this one myself at the Emerald City Comic Con. And I thought it would get a 9.8, and it did. So I'm very happy about that. Cool Radioactive Man ad on the back cover. Anyway, that's that. I'm trying to actually complete the entire Bartman run in 9.8. So we'll see how that goes. Next up, we have the Fantastic Four, number 232, CGC 9.8. This is the first full John Byrne issue in Fantastic Four. Yep, nice book. And then along with that one, I also bought this one, Daredevil number 182, CGC 9.8. This is the issue right after the death of Elektra, which makes it a semi-key issue. It scores really high on the CGC registry, which is a very good thing. Yep. And then now are the highlights of this video. We have some comics that I submitted to be signed and graded myself. First of all, we have Daredevil, number 42. You can see that there's a lot of glare, and I apologize about that. But this is CGC 9.6. And this is actually the Mexican edition, signed by Ed Brubaker. I bought this comic in Mexico when I was visiting there, and I finally got it signed and graded, and I think it's amazing. And it is actually a flip cover with Thor number 24. So, that's that, CGC 9.6. And next up is Amazing Spider-Man number 49. Also CGC 9.6. This is also a Mexican edition. This one is signed by Yannick Paquette and Nathan Fairbairn. I didn't actually request Nathan Fairbairn's signature be added to this, but I guess CGC just did that on their own, at their own discretion, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I love this cover. Next up, one of my absolute favorites, we have Archie's Love Showdown Special number 1, CGC 9.8 Signature Series, signed by Dan Parent. This is one of 2 graded copies for this issue existing. The only other graded copy is a blue label, 9.2. Meaning this is the highest graded copy of this comic out there, and it is the only and highest graded Signature Series copy. So that's pretty cool to have. Yeah. Dan Parent was a really cool guy to talk to as well. And now the 2 highlights of this video. We have The Punisher Meets Archie, number 1, CGC 9.4. Now, this and the next one, I'll bring it up right now. This is Archie Meets the Punisher, number 1, CGC 9.8. Now, these 2, while they may not mean a lot to most collectors, these 2 are, in a sense, grails for me. Just because it took me so long to find nice copies of them. I know they're not necessarily, like, low in print run. Actually, they might be, I'm not positive. But these are basically the first comics that weren't 100% Archie that I wanted to get. Like, as you can see, there is Archie in it, but, like, that was what originally led me to find that this was the one and only Marvel crossover. Archie and Marvel crossover. They've never done another crossover at all, ever. So, I was just, back when I just started collecting, I was intrigued by these, and I went out and I looked for copies of these, and I never could until I found a couple of other ones that I have signed by Thomas Jane now. But then I got this copy right here for free from a board member on the CGC boards, which was really nice. And then I had it graded about a 9.2, but it came back a 9.4, which I was happy about. And then this one, Archie Meets the Punisher number 1, I actually bought on eBay, among 2 others. And they all came, and I thought they'd grade 9.2 or 9.4, but this one actually, it was a huge surprise when it came back 9.8. I was just so happy, because I wasn't expecting it at all. And yeah, basically they're both signed by Bat and Lash. But what makes these 2 specifically special, this is the one and only graded Signature Series copy for this issue, which is pretty interesting. But then somehow there's, well, this is the 4th Signature Series copy of this, but there are no higher graded copies in any label, blue or yellow, and this is the highest graded copy in the yellow label. There are no higher graded Signature Series copies, or even ones that match this one. So that's why this one is so special. This is probably the most expensive example of this issue, which is, it makes owning this a lot of fun. But yeah, so these 2 as a pair, you know, they're really nice. Hopefully I can eventually upgrade this one to that's awkward. Hopefully I can eventually upgrade this one to a 9.8. But in the meantime, I'm happy with just the pair of these. I'm currently the number 1 placeholder in the registry, in the CGC registry with these 2, so I'm very happy about that. Anyways, guys, that's all for today. I'll try to make some more videos. I have another CGC submission going out, so when I get those back, there'll definitely be a video. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. See you guys later.